Now, the company that runs the rail in Cameroon of the train that crashed, killing more than 79, reported that the locomotive was moving at an unusual speed. Now, that has thrown the attention from what was first thought as was caused by excess passengers. A senior official from the Bollore African Railways said that the train was abnormally high. The speed was abnormally high compared to what they should have had. Now, a month-long investigation had already been ordered by the country's president, Paul Biya, a decision experts have described as will ensure accountability of the tragedy is finalized without any wastage of time.
And head of the Bollore African Railways said that the train was actually loaded, and for a good reason. The road between Yaoundé and Douala was cut off due to heavy rains, forcing travelers to take the train. He, however, stressed that the train was in the authorized wagon capacity. Many survivors have meanwhile said that the carriage was overloaded and that several passengers were traveling while standing. Several leads, but few clear answers. Joining us this morning is Marshal Missimkim, CEO of the Securoute NGO, joining us live from Douala in Cameroon. Hello, Mr. Marshal. Following this accident last week on Friday, it's about finding the reasons behind the tragedy, and it's in this sense that President Biya has set up a commission which has not received unanimous support.
Oui, nous saluons d'abord l'initiative de la mise en place de l'enquête pour éclairer les causes de ce drame.
We praise ourselves first for the setting up of this commission to shed light on the cause of the tragedy. But closely looking at the members of this commission, they are members coming from the government. I am afraid that with these people, they will be both the judges and the jury. It would be better to have security experts, independent experts, to be seen as the members of the commission.
Des responsables indépendants. Parce que avoir la commission là maintenant, j'ai le sentiment qu'il s'agit d'une enquête administrative.
I have a feeling it's an administrative investigation which will not be able to shed light on the technical causes of this accident. For us, the objective is not to pick out by all means the scapegoat, but to point at the causes to avoid this type of disaster in future. That's what we feel concerning the publication of the list. And I think we can even go ahead and include a company that has the expertise in investigations of disasters like Veritas or the Accident Investigation Bureau located in Toulon when it comes to aeroplanes. I think that would have been more credible and with expectations.
Veritas ou le bureau d'enquête d'accident qui se trouve à Toulon pour le cas des avions, je pense que ce serait plus crédible et les attentes seraient mieux mesurées.
Well, Mr. Marshal, the Bollore company has talked about speed, but you feel it's too early to make that conclusion.
Cette sortie, elle est vraiment malheureuse pour nous parce que
we regret this output because it is unfortunate for us, because when it is a case of road accident, rail or even air, there is a host of causes which can emanate. Material, of human origin, there are even structural causes that are related to the law and safety procedures that have been put in place. So it will be premature to say that this is a problem of overload or that of speed, because it might also be as a result of maintenance of the structures, the skills of the driver, audits that must regularly be done. Now, at the level of the railway, were the width of the railroad tracks enough? So there are a lot of questions that must be left open for the Commission to work on. It does not help to say who is wrong and who is right today. A last question. The company carrying out the rescue operations has been highly criticized, and you're also on the spot. According to you, are these critiques legitimate?
La question d'intervention après accident
The issue of intervening after accidents is the point of weakness of security in Africa, in the air transport as well as in the rail transport. Rescue operations have not been set up correctly. It's a shame there's no urgency. Documents which describe the procedures, who does what when there's an accident, what materials should be deployed, what are the services. In special cases, we noticed that there were military geniuses on the ground for the protection of civilians, transport and the health of the population. But there's no coordination. No authority has been established to answer to this kind of accidents. There has to be effective communication. 48 hours after the list of the victims was released, families did not know where to go to get good information. So these are some of the aspects that must be corrected to better face the next emergency cases.
Right. That was Martial Misimi-Kim. He's CEO of the NGO Securite, that was involved with the rescue efforts after the tragedy.